Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Mikhail Peters. I'm trying to get a video in really quick before I go into another work meeting. I'm thinking about cutting all my hair off for a lot of different reasons. I feel like it's falling out. That's something I guess that happens and then eventually will reverse itself, but mostly the fact that like my ends are super dead, you can kind of tell because they're like too light, which means it's like harder to brush my hair and it's annoying, and the baby keeps pulling on it and it's just, I don't like it, so I might like try to donate it. I did that one time and it's like just long enough for me to do it, but then I'm gonna have short hair and be kind of ugly for a while, which honestly at this rate I don't care. Okay, so because I don't think it looks that great, but it's whatever. Okay, so what I want to talk about is like we're at my aunt's house visiting in North Carolina, and because my family, my dad's side is all spread out throughout the US, and what I'm going to talk about is like honestly how our flight went with the baby yesterday. Makes me feel pretty like trying to think of the right word, like I don't know if secure is the right word, but it makes me feel pretty like confident that I'd be able to travel independently with the baby, which is great. That was like the whole point of this. I'm calling it like the pilot independent travel trip. And I would say that in the US they're a lot less helpful when you have a baby compared to like how they are in Finland. There's no like family line where you can like bypass everybody, and because of there's this government shutdown, like the TSA, what do they even stand for? Something security at the airport, something or another. Okay, but yeah, I guess they're government employees. Like there aren't as many of them right now because of the layoffs or something, so like it took longer to get through security than usual. It took me like an hour to get through security. That can happen in the US. I'm used to being in Finland and it taking like 15 minutes, so that does feel long, but I'd say in the US that's honestly standard regardless of whether there's a government shutdown. It's just that I fly out of Newark in New Jersey, and usually it's not as bad as like JFK in New York. Okay, so going through security, whatever, fine, but like I didn't get any special treatment just because I had a baby. I also didn't realize that like the breast milk counts as medical supplies, so you don't actually have to worry about getting that through security, because at first I was like, oh crap, like am I gonna have to throw that out? And then I didn't, which was like convenient, but it's not like I really ended up using it that much anyway, but whatever, that's not important. But that was just like something that happened. So I called an agent to add the baby to my flight. I was flying United, and apparently what they did was they reversed our birthdays, where the baby had my birthday and I had the baby's birthday, so they thought a minor was flying alone, so they're like, you have to like check in at the airport. So then I tried to check in where you drop off your bag, but no, you can't do that because now everything's automated. They want you to do like self check-in. So this lady was incredibly unhelpful after I just waited in line for like 10 minutes. Then she's like, go talk to the floor representative, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, go over to the customer service one at this different one. I don't know, whatever. So then I went over there and I heard them being annoying, like, why didn't you check in online, or why didn't you check in over there? And I literally just went up and was like, please read my phone. I don't feel like talking to you. And he's like, what does it say? I'm like, you read it. But it said like a minor can't fly unattended. And that's when he told me, oh, they mixed up the birthdays. And I said, I don't know. I called and the representative did it. So that was annoying. And then, like then I had to like wait in line, whatever. That's fine. This is not like, a post-Soviet country where they like, do that for you. Like what I mean is like they give you special treatment and let you go first just because like you've got the baby. Nope, we're in America. They just like weren't as helpful. Like in Finland they were super helpful. They were like waiting for us for gate check. They took the stuff right away at gate check. Here, like for the stroller and the car seat and stuff, here I had to like bring it down the ramp, which was super annoying to try to do that with like one hand and the baby. Well, I put the baby in like a baby carrier thing like in front of me. I was like wearing a front facing baby backpack, but that was actually the baby. And so some guy actually helped me like put my stroller like to collapse it. He's like, do you need help? And I was like, yeah, thanks. So I appreciate that. Also, like the flight staff like were very helpful. Like there was like one steward and stewardess who were both like super helpful, like very, very helpful. I appreciate that a lot. They're like, do you need anything? Do you need anything? And one of them like opened the bathroom door for me and put the changing table down, because we conveniently had a poopy diaper incident on the plane. It was only 2 hours, so honestly it's pretty impeccable timing to be able to deliver a poop in 2 hours, but whatever. Anyway, it wasn't so bad. She was mostly fine. The only time she got fussy was when she actually started getting tired and fell asleep. Not because of the ear popping thing. The ear popping thing, you just make sure they're like using their jaw when you're like going up and coming down, and then they're fine. So it was honestly like pretty chill. I put on some cartoons and stuff. She liked that. She was like looking around. I mean, it was fine. Yeah. So like I would do it again. I'm trying to like imagine doing this with like a layover and going a lot further by myself. I think it's doable. I think the thing is I'm so like seasoned and used to flying and being in airports at this point that like it does not feel stressful at all. It's actually I probably feel more calm in an airport than like my day-to-day life. So all the escapism that comes with it, you know. But yeah, so I liked it. So I'm thinking, you know, like we're good. I know she'll start wiggling more and that will be like slightly annoying at some point, but for now, like I'm feeling like pretty good and confident about our ability to fly successfully together. I definitely appreciated the Finnish airport staff way more than the American ones, but you know, that's fine. So yeah, I don't really know what else to add to that besides like it was totally fine. I love traveling with my baby. It's so cute. I have like a traveling companion and yeah, I just like it. It's kind of like, you know, it's funny because it's like, oh, you had a baby, your lifestyle is going to change. Not really. It's like exactly the same. I still move around a lot and I work and somehow I have a baby. I don't know. That's just like how it goes. I guess like the only thing is I'm not doing the PhD so well anymore. The baby is like, the PhD has been replaced by the baby, which is kind of weird because also the baby's like a 24/7 job, but also like I have relatives to help me. It's kind of hard, like, you know, here compared to the US. I mean, here compared to Finland, sort of thing. Like, here I have way more help. So, yeah, there's that. But I don't know, but it was pretty good. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I had to be paying more attention to the baby versus it's nice when you have, like, a second person helping you. Like, when I had my dad coming back from Finland with me. But like I can do it alone. It's just sort of like if you don't have to do things alone, like why should you? But like traveling excessively, I have to do that alone because nobody's crazy enough to do that with me. So yeah. So that's kind of everything I think that I have for this. The overall vibe is that like it was good and it worked out, and I'm like pretty grateful for that. I think it's cool. I felt like I had another really random thing to add to this. Oh yeah, this is really not relevant, but I came across a YouTube short the other day that was talking about can guys and girls be friends? I don't know, this is like really not related to what I talked about at all, but I remember I made a video about this a long time ago, and like literally the synopsis of it was like, yeah, and if you don't think it's possible, then it's a skill issue. And I was thinking about like, you know, when I have problems, sometimes I wonder, is it like actually a problem or is it a user error? Like me trying to use my new washer dryer combo in my house, which I absolutely hate, but what I've realized is that if I use it as a washer and dryer together, it works. But if I try to stop it and use it as a washer and then as a dryer, it's not happy. So, yes. All right, well, that's going to be everything for today. And until my next video, whenever that is, bye.